Have you ever imagined a place where studying feels different? Where university is not just about books and long lectures? Welcome to Sweden. This country offers a unique academic world. It is a place that surprises many international students from the very first day. Forget what you think you know about universities. In Sweden, things are done with a special kind of balance and openness. Many people arrive expecting a formal, quiet environment. They soon discover something much more relaxed and collaborative. It is a system built on trust, curiosity, and a shared love for learning. My own journey into Swedish academia was filled with these small, wonderful surprises. I remember my first week, feeling a little nervous. I was in a new country with new rules. I walked into my first seminar, ready to address the professor as Professor Anderson. He just smiled and said, "Please call me Eric." This simple act changed everything for me. It broke down a wall I didn't even know was there. It was my first lesson in Sweden's flat hierarchy. This simple first-name basis with teachers creates a space where ideas can be shared freely without fear of judgment. This informal atmosphere is just the beginning. The focus here is not on memorizing facts from a textbook. Instead, you are encouraged to question everything. You are expected to have an opinion and to share it with your classmates and teachers. The classroom becomes a lively forum for discussion and debate. It is a place where your thoughts are valued. This approach can be a big change for students from more traditional educational systems. But it is also incredibly empowering. It teaches you to think for yourself and to build confidence in your own voice. What you will notice is a culture of respect. It is a respect that goes both ways. Professors respect their students' perspectives, and students respect the expertise of their teachers. This creates a powerful learning dynamic. It is not about a teacher pouring knowledge into a student's head. It is about building knowledge together as a team. This collaborative spirit is a core part of the Swedish academic experience. It prepares you not just for an exam, but for a future where teamwork and critical thinking are essential skills for success in any field. When you think of a university, you might picture old, imposing buildings with silent libraries. While Sweden has its share of beautiful historic campuses, the real atmosphere is found in the daily interactions. It is in the bustling student cafes and the cozy corners where friends gather. The vibe is one of community and connection. It is about much more than just attending classes and then going home. Swedish university life is designed to be a holistic experience. It is about nurturing your mind but also your social life and your well-being. This is a place where balance is not just a buzzword, it is a way of life. One of the first things you will learn about is the concept of Fika. This is not just a coffee break. It is a cherished social ritual. It is a moment to pause, to connect with others over a cup of coffee and perhaps a cinnamon bun. Professors and students often have Fika together. This simple tradition builds bridges and strengthens relationships outside the formal classroom setting. It is during these informal moments that some of the best ideas are born. It reminds everyone that we are all human, working and learning together. Fika is the perfect symbol of the Swedish approach to life and study. This sense of community is also built through the famous student nations. In historic university towns like Uppsala and Lund, these organizations are the heart of student life. Each nation represents a different region of Sweden, and they have been around for centuries. They are run by students for students. They offer everything you can imagine: cheap meals, pubs, nightclubs, choirs, sports teams, and formal balls. Joining a nation is like joining a big family. It is the easiest way to make friends, try new things, and feel like you truly belong in your new city. But even beyond the organized clubs, there is a general feeling of togetherness. Because so many students are international, English is the common language. You will find yourself in study groups with people from all over the world. You will share stories, cook meals together in your student housing, and explore Sweden on weekend trips. This global environment is incredibly enriching. It opens your mind to new cultures and new ways of thinking. The university is not just a Swedish institution, it becomes a small version of the world, right on your doorstep. So, why do so many students from around the globe choose Sweden? The reasons go far beyond the friendly atmosphere. Sweden has built a reputation for world-class education and groundbreaking research. The country is a global leader in innovation, technology, and sustainability. This forward-thinking mindset is deeply embedded in its universities. You are not just learning theories, you are learning how to apply them to solve real-world problems. The connection between academia and industry is very strong here, giving you practical experience that is highly valued by employers. For many students, the financial aspect is a major draw. If you are a citizen of the EU, the EEA, or Switzerland, you can study for your bachelor's or master's degree completely free of charge. This is a huge advantage that makes high-quality education accessible. For students from outside the EU or EEA, tuition fees do apply. However, Sweden offers a generous number of scholarships to help talented international students fund their studies. This commitment to education shows how much the country values knowledge and the exchange of ideas from across the globe. The learning style itself is another key factor. Swedish universities emphasize group projects and critical thinking. You will spend a lot of time working in small teams, debating ideas, and presenting your findings together. This method teaches you essential skills like collaboration, communication, and problem solving. It moves away from the traditional lecture format and puts the student at the center of the learning process. You are an active participant, not a passive listener. This prepares you for the modern workplace where teamwork is everything. Finally, there is the quality of life. Sweden is known for its stunning nature, its safe and clean cities, and its focus on work-life balance. This culture of Lagom, the idea of not too much, not too little, is part of daily student life. You are expected to work hard, but you're also encouraged to enjoy your free time, to be outdoors, and to take care of yourself. This balanced approach helps prevent burnout and makes your time as a student more enjoyable and sustainable. It is a lesson in how to live well, a lesson you will carry with you long after you graduate. Wondering about tuition fees in Sweden? If you're from the EU, EEA, or Switzerland, public universities are tuition-free for bachelor's and master's programs, making world-class education accessible. But if you're from outside the EU, expect to pay between SEK 80,000 and 140,000 per year. No matter where you're from, careful budgeting is key to your Swedish study adventure. For non-EU or EEA students, Swedish scholarships are a bright light, making world-class education accessible, no matter your background. The Swedish Institute offers generous scholarships covering tuition, living costs, and more, while universities have their own awards too. With research and dedication, these opportunities can turn your dream of studying in Sweden into reality. After securing your spot at a Swedish university, the biggest challenge is finding a place to live. Demand for student housing in cities like Stockholm and Lund far exceeds supply. Sign up early for official student housing queues. Being proactive is essential. Corridor rooms offer a private space but shared kitchens, making it easy to meet new friends. Be cautious of scams. Never pay deposits before seeing a room and always sign a proper contract. Finding your first home in Sweden is a true rite of passage. Living in Sweden is amazing, but it can be expensive. As a student, managing your money is key. Learn to stretch every krona, budget for rent, food, and fun. Cooking at home and shopping at budget supermarkets like Lidl or Willys saves a lot. Biking is cheap, healthy, and lets you explore your city. Always ask for student discounts, they add up. And remember, Sweden's beautiful nature is free to enjoy. In Sweden, students call professors by their first names. No titles, just open conversation. This simple act breaks down barriers, making professors approachable guides, not distant authorities. Classrooms become lively forums, where everyone shares ideas and challenges each other with respect. Group seating and open discussion reflect Sweden's flat hierarchy, preparing students for real-world teamwork. Group work is at the heart of Swedish university education. You'll spend much of your time collaborating in small teams, an essential part of nearly every course. These projects aren't just about dividing tasks, but about debating ideas, analyzing problems, and learning from each other. Seminars replace lectures, making you an active participant, expected to share your thoughts and questions. This approach builds critical thinking, communication, and prepares you for a global, collaborative world. In Swedish academic life, the concept of lagom, meaning not too much, not too little, guides everything. It's about balance, working hard, but also knowing when to rest and recharge. Instead of juggling many courses, students focus deeply on just one or two at a time, avoiding burnout. Lagom encourages a healthy work-life balance, making time for friends, hobbies, and nature essential parts of learning and life. Swedish universities are not isolated ivory towers of theory. They are deeply connected to the world outside their walls. The educational approach is built on a foundation of practical application and real-world problem solving. This means that what you learn in the classroom is consistently linked to the challenges and opportunities of modern industry and society. Many courses are designed in direct collaboration with companies, public agencies, and non-profit organizations. This ensures that the curriculum is not only academically rigorous, but also highly relevant to the current demands of the job market, giving you a significant head start in your future career. This connection often takes the form of guest lectures and case studies. It is very common for professionals, engineers from a tech startup, policy advisors from a government ministry, or marketing directors from a major corporation to come into the classroom. They share their real-world experiences, present current challenges their organizations are facing, and provide invaluable insights into their fields. Your group projects might even involve working on a real case provided by one of these partner companies. This gives you the chance to apply your theoretical knowledge to a tangible problem, and to present your solutions to industry experts. Internships and practical placements are also a key component of many Swedish degree programs, particularly in fields like engineering, business, and design. The university actively helps students find these opportunities, leveraging its strong network of industry partners. An internship provides you with hands-on experience, allowing you to test out a potential career path and build your professional network before you even graduate. This emphasis on learning by doing is a core part of the Swedish educational ethos. It bridges the gap between academic knowledge and practical skills, making you a more confident and capable graduate ready to contribute from day one. This focus on innovation and practical application is what makes Sweden a global leader in so many fields, from sustainable technology to digital design. The universities are incubators for new ideas and startups, and students are often encouraged to think entrepreneurially. You are not just learning to be an employee, you are learning to be a creator, an innovator, and a problem solver. The skills you gain, critical thinking, collaboration, and a practical, hands-on approach, are exactly what employers are looking for. Your Swedish education does not just give you a diploma, it equips you with the tools and the mindset to make a real impact on the world. In Uppsala and Lund, student life revolves around the unique tradition of student nations. Each nation is named after a Swedish region, a tradition dating back centuries. Today, nations are the social heart of the city, open to everyone, no matter where you're from. They run pubs, serve affordable meals, and host unforgettable events. From formal balls to cozy lounges, nations offer a home away from home. Join a nation, and you'll connect with a vibrant community and centuries of tradition. Student life in Sweden is vibrant, with clubs and societies for every interest: hiking, photography, coding, and more. At the start of each semester, club fairs let you discover your tribe and join welcoming communities. These groups become a second family, offering support, friendship, and a sense of belonging. By joining in, you'll create memories, grow as a person, and truly find your place in Swedish student life. Studying in Sweden means joining a truly global community, where nearly 40% of master's students come from abroad. In student housing, shared kitchens become the heart of this experience, filled with the aromas of Indian curry, Italian pasta, and Swedish cinnamon buns. Every day you'll share stories, celebrate new holidays, and learn from friends from all over the world. The friendships you make here become a lifelong international network. This is the hidden curriculum of studying in Sweden. In Sweden, student life is more than just studying. It's about exploring breathtaking landscapes, vibrant cities, and charming towns. Your student ID unlocks student rabatt, discounts on trains, buses, museums, and more. Travel becomes affordable, making weekend trips and cultural adventures a regular part of life. Embrace Friluftsliv. Hiking, camping, and foraging are free thanks to Allemansraten. With student discounts and outdoor freedom, your Swedish adventure will be unforgettable. To understand Swedish culture, you must know Fika, a cherished coffee break that's much more than just coffee. It's a daily ritual to pause, connect, and relax with friends or classmates over coffee and pastries. Fika breaks down barriers, builds community, and helps you recharge. For international students, embracing Fika is the easiest and most enjoyable way to feel at home in Sweden. In Sweden, nature is a way of life, captured in the word Friluftsliv, meaning open-air life. It's about finding balance and well-being outdoors. With Allemansraten, everyone can explore forests, lakes, and coastlines freely. hiking, camping, or just enjoying the silence of the woods. Student clubs organize outdoor adventures, making it easy to connect with friends and nature. In Sweden, embracing Friluftsliv is a healthy habit for life. Student life often means stress and all-nighters, but in Sweden things are different. Here, work-life balance is a core value. Students are expected to study hard, but also to enjoy life outside the classroom. The focus is on working smart, not long hours. Libraries close early, reminding you to finish work and rest. Taking breaks, socializing, and exercise are seen as essential, not procrastination. In Sweden, balance isn't just encouraged, it's a lesson for life. In Sweden, the seasons rule your life. Summer means endless daylight, late-night swims, picnics at midnight, and a city buzzing with energy. But winter flips the script. Darkness dominates, especially in the north, and the sun barely rises. The lack of light can be tough, but Swedes embrace it with coziness, candles, and close-knit gatherings. You'll learn to love warm cafes, movie nights, and the comfort of friends. Adapting to these extremes teaches you resilience and the art of finding joy in any circumstance. Light therapy lamps and vitamin D help, but community is the real cure for winter blues. Understanding this rhythm of light and dark is key to thriving in Sweden. Culture shock in Sweden is real, even if it's subtle. The famed Swedish reserve can feel isolating at first. People keep to themselves and small talk is rare. Friendships take time, built slowly through shared activities and trust. Don't wait for invitations, be proactive, suggest a Fika, join a club, or organize a study group. Student nations and associations are your bridge to new friends. Breaking through the reserve is challenging, but the friendships you form are deep and lasting. You'll develop social resilience and a new appreciation for different ways of connecting. The effort makes every genuine connection feel truly meaningful. Housing is your first big challenge. Competition is fierce, and scams are real. Once settled, you'll face a new academic world group work, debate, and independent study. Professors guide, but you're responsible for your own learning. Group projects teach collaboration and compromise. Independent study builds self-discipline. Every hurdle, finding a room, navigating group dynamics, makes you more adaptable and confident. The Swedish system pushes you to become self-reliant and collaborative. The struggle is part of the reward, shaping you for life beyond university. By the end, you're transformed, more independent, open-minded, and resilient. You'll have friends from around the world, a new perspective, and a deeper empathy for others. Swedish values, Lagom, Fika, Friluftsliv, become part of your life, teaching balance and well-being. These aren't just cultural quirks, they're tools for a happier, healthier life. You'll leave with quiet confidence, knowing you can thrive anywhere. The real reward isn't just a degree, it's discovering your own potential. You become a true global citizen ready for any challenge. A Swedish education is more than academics. It's a blueprint for living well. You learn to think critically, collaborate, and value balance. Fika, Friluftsliv, and Lagom shape your approach to life and work. The skills you gain, resilience, teamwork, independence, are prized everywhere. Success here means well-being, strong relationships, and a sense of purpose. You leave with a new way of seeing the world and yourself. The true legacy is a life that's balanced, thoughtful, and full of potential. Now the next chapter is yours to write. Sweden offers not just a world-class education but a journey of self-discovery. Imagine cycling through historic streets, debating ideas over coffee, or finding warmth in winter's darkness. The challenges, housing, culture shock, academics, are real, but so are the rewards, growth, friendship, and new perspectives. If you're ready for an adventure that will change you, start exploring your options. Your Swedish story is waiting, one of learning, balance, and becoming your best self. Take the first step. Your adventure begins now.